Hello there everyone, Ashnflash here, and welcome on into a early LEGO Ninjago 2022 set review. Today we are looking at set number 71766. This is Lloyd's Legendary Dragon, and this is going to be available beginning on January the 1st for $69.99 USD or $89.99 Canadian. I was actually sent this early by LEGO and Land to do a review for, and just to come out and say this up front, I probably wouldn't have picked this set up myself. That's not to say that this isn't a good set. That's not to say that it's a bad set. I am just more of a playset person myself when it comes to Ninjago, and I will be lured in, let's say, to purchasing other sets like dragons or mechs and things like that I don't necessarily have too much of an interest in because of the minifigures. And all of the minifigures in here, they are not exclusive. They appear in other sets. Specifically, all of them are appearing in the Dojo set, which we already have a review for, which is my favorite of the wave. Now, this is actually a part of Ninjago's new sub-theme called the Core Theme. And what they're doing is they're stripping Ninjago down to the basics, where you've got your mechs, you've got your dojos, and of course, you've got your dragons, and which is what this is here. And I think that's a great thing. This set specifically, the line, was designed for kids, where this set was designed for the adult collectors as well as kids. But this was to please the fan community of the theme, and rather than the other sets, which are more to bring people into the theme. So just keep that in mind going into this theme. Keep that in mind going into the set, that this was designed for the more adult, more mature audience of Ninjago. So let's go ahead and let's take a closer look at this dragon. So here's the dragon, and I gotta say, it always surprises me whenever they come up with a concept and a design for a dragon that we've never gotten before after 10 years of the theme. I think that is really impressive. Like, this is a very unique looking design. I can't really think of one that this looks like, at least from my memory. And I love the color scheme here as well. The different shades of green that you've got mixed in with like the dark blue as well as some light blue, I think is really cool. I'm really impressed by this. There are a ton of stickers in this build to add to like the texture and the detail of the dragon itself. So I think that is really awesome. Now, my favorite thing about this is actually the wings. And the wings here, if you just pull on one end of the wings, they move the other ones back. Now, what you're actually meant to do here is on the back, you can actually pull and push this little piece forward here, flapping the wings. So I think that is absolutely incredible. That is such a cool play feature to have. Like, when I was a kid, that didn't exist, at least in my memory, from some of the dragon sets and things that I had from castles and all that. But yeah, it's really awesome. These are these fabric pieces here, which I'm not sure how I feel about. I kind of prefer maybe a brick-built one, but that's not to say that this isn't very detailed and then it doesn't work. Like, I think it looks great. I love the head design here. Like, it's so detailed. The sticker on the front, as well as just like the tiling here to make like scales. And I like the front part of the head here as well, with this horn, as well as this pyramid piece here to add like to another spike. I love the printing there on the eye, and if we open up the mouth there, you could see the tongue on the inside there attached to this piece that was introduced, I think it was last year, I'm pretty sure, with like the Overlord dragon and all that. So yeah, the head can turn around there. It's really easy to just turn that around all the way. And then you've also got here, for the first time, they're using the new pieces there. They've actually updated the old joint parts there, the ball joint pieces. So it's a lot more stiff and a lot more strong, which is really cool. So you can rotate the head a little bit there, but this actually prevents you from doing certain angles, which is good. Like, it keeps it realistic. But again, it is a very thick dragon. That's what I mean by unique. Like, I don't think there's a dragon really like that has had, like, I don't know, this shape. I think that's really cool. The legs here, cool looking sticker there on the Nexonite shield, as well as it carries on down into the leg. Now, I love the design here of that, like using the car hood piece there on the front, and just how it's wrapped around, and just the difference between colors, and even how the sticker has dark green and blue, like the wings up above. I think that's really great. And then also below, like the legs, there's a lot of posability that you actually get with these. The feet here on the bottom are completely rotatable. You get a better look there at that piece that I was talking about. And the claws here, you're not really meant to move them, I would say. Like, you know, like claws don't really move like that, so you can if you want. But yeah, I really like the design of that. And even here, the legs are actually built in that way, so there's no rotating them there at that joint, but up above that you definitely can. You can rotate it forward and a little bit up like this as well, but it will actually hit the wings depending on how high up you go. Now the back, as we go through, you can see you've got another little spike there, same sort of sticker design as you carry on through here, which I think looks really great. And then also, like, I love the shape of this leg. I think maybe the back legs need to be a little bit thicker because the body's so thick. The other legs are thicker. I just think that this, I don't know, it just looks like he skipped leg day, you know? But the feet, it's fine. You've got a little spike piece at the bottom there as well. And yeah, the leg, it's fine. It's just, it's very skinny. And then over here, I love the Nexonite shield piece and the stickers here that continue on into the tail, which there's a lot of posability over here in this tail, which is really great. And just looking at it here from the back, you could see what that looks like. Again, it's interesting the color choice, how they're going from like bright blues and mixing it in with the dark blue and gold. I think that's a really unique color choice. Like, I can't really think of another time that they did that. And then up above here, besides like for Nia, but I mean for Lloyd specifically, we do actually get this little chariot build on the top, and I think it's fine. It is actually removable there. It's not very difficult to remove, so that's what that looks like without all that. And it is covering up like a couple of the joints for the wings, which is like, it works for a little saddle as well as it covers up some other things. In the back here, you do have a banner, which this is exclusive, this 2x3 print. It's like the collectible for this theme of Ninjago, and you can actually store these in your dojo. There's a ton of different spots to actually put the banners on. Now, here, of course, you've got the saddle, so you could take your two ninja, specifically Lloyd and Nia as well, and you could put them there in the saddle so that they can actually fly off with the dragon. Just to show you there what that looks like, and also the head's quite heavy. Look at that. I don't know what's up with that. I noticed that as I was doing this shot, but it's heavy enough for the head to move on its own, which is kind of creepy. There is this little side build of a ballista for the snakes, and you could see, like in the figures, which you'll see in a second, just all the colors here that are from their outfits in this build, so that's pretty cool. I like the gunmetal gray ingot there in the back, but you could just push down on the missile, and it will shoot out the green missile. And of course, there is a second one included in case you lose this one. Here is the Lloyd figure from this wave, and I think it looks really cool. Like, one of my favorite things about all of the ninja outfits is that they all actually have like little references, and the patterns are very reminiscent to the ones included from the golden figures, which you could see here, as well as you've got Lloyd's symbol there on his leg. And I love the color scheme as well. The bright green and the regular green I think looks really good. The only thing that I don't like about this figure and a couple of the other ninja outfits are the legs. I just don't think that that really works, or if anything, maybe it should be dual molded or something, because it doesn't look the greatest, I would say. But I love the rest of it, I really do. And even like the dark green shoulder, I love the different shades of green included. But removing all the gear, you get a better look here at the torso, as well as his face is the exact same one from the LEGO Ninjago movie. And on the back there, you could see that you've got like the dragon again from the golden figure there. And I love on the back, that is actually the logo, and it's meant to say like ninja there in Ninjargon, which is pretty cool. And then you've got this angry expression. Now, also included with Lloyd is actually his hair and headband piece created from the island theme, which you could see here, so that is included as well. And here is Nia, and no, this isn't a season set, so it's not like she returned or anything like that. It's just its own thing, so don't worry, this isn't a continuation or how is she back or anything like that. I get that comment every time, but I love the outfit. Like, I think it looks great. It reminds me of the LEGO Ninjago movie one, but as well, like the pattern there on the torso is like the same one again from like her belt and different parts of the golden figure, which I love. And you could see her symbol there on the side. And again, like the gunmetal and the bright blue, I think looks amazing. Removing all her gear here, you get a better look at the figure and the face printing, and you could see on the back she's got the ninja symbol as well, and then the pattern continues on there, which looks cool. And she does have the same face from the LEGO Ninjago movie, but no hairpiece like Lloyd though included. Here is the Viper flyer, and it's strange. I never realized this until right now, but they use like the same parts as other enemies, but they've got a different name. So anyways, it's cool. I like the design for these enemies. I wish there was a big bad though, which unfortunately doesn't happen, but you know, I love the design. They're very detailed, the leg printing and the torso printing and all that, really great, very detailed. I like the recolor of the headpiece there and all that. I think it looks cool. But on the back, you can like angle these if you want to. I'm not sure like how this is meant to work. I think it's meant to be like wings, kind of like a, I don't know, I thought of a butterfly, but yeah, you can kind of flap them, I'm assuming, like that. But removing that, you get a good look here at the back printing. And here is the enemy called Python Dynamite, which is kind of funny since, you know, pyro, like for explosions, Python, you get it. It was on the back there, very detailed. You could see how like the color scheme here is completely flipped with the orange and gunmetal gray. The torso printing is very detailed, and then you've even got the short legs there in black and two little things of dynamite. Well, there you have it, everyone. That is my review of Lloyd's Legendary Dragon. I think it's an excellent dragon build. Again, I love how it's unique and it's different than anything we've ever gotten before. But for me personally, I wouldn't have picked this up if it wasn't sent to me by LEGO. I think that I've just got so many dragons as it is that, and the figures here as well don't particularly interest me since they're all in other sets, which it's fine. Like, again, this wave is meant for so many different things, and I think that it does accomplish it, pleasing the fans of dragons and Ninjago at its core, as well as just introducing new people and kids to being like, whoa, that's a cool looking dragon, I really want that. And it definitely accomplishes that. Like, this is a cool dragon, it's unique, I love the flapping of the wings and all that. Really awesome. But what do you think of this set? I'd love to hear your thoughts. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Hope you all have a great day. I will see you all in the next one.